the 12th Sunday of Ordinary Time. The first reading today is very important. Jeremiah has been speaking against the power structures of Israel, especially Jerusalem, the kings and military leaders. And he says, this is in chapter 20 of Jeremiah, he hears their whispers, terror on every side. Denounce, let us denounce him. So that's the whisperings he's hearing. And he's saying, I hear it a lot. What we listen to will determine what we hear. What we hear will determine our attitudes towards ourselves. There is a saying that you are as sick as your secrets. What you keep to yourself, don't tell. Think about it yourself. Because if you share it with someone, they might question it. Of course, if you just speak to yourself, that's what you'll hear. And usually, if you keep it to yourself, it'll be about yourself. And Jeremiah listens and listens. But then he says, the Lord is with me. I will trust that. And he sings at the end, I will praise God. I will sing a joyful song because he is with me. I belong to him. And then we have the gospel from Matthew about Jesus saying, now what you hear whispered in your prayer, he's talking to the 12 disciples and apostles, he's saying, listen to how I whisper to you. And the difference will be if you listen to the whispers in prayer, you will want to speak them from the rooftop. You will want other people to hear. So it's two ways of listening to whispers, to the interior. And in the spiritual exercises of St. Ignatius, the evil spirit wants us to keep his promptings to ourselves. And in the gospel, Jesus says, be careful of the one who can destroy both body and soul. You end up in the kingdom of the evil spirit, Gehenna or hell. And so it is about prayer, actually. Prayer leading to not only good ideas, but prayer leading to being a prayer, to living in our bodies the urgings, the whispers that lead to creation, to distribution, to relationship, to not keeping myself to myself, about myself. But Jesus says the urgings of the good spirit will not keep you to yourself. What you hear in the dark of your spirit will come out into light because it can't be just kept inside. So we want to distribute it and want to when possible, be a revelation of the whisperings becoming my flesh, my personality. And that's what Jesus is saying to the early apostles. You have to be visible. We will have little conferences and whispers. But it will be time to proclaim, to go out. The evil spirit will say, you're not much. You can't do it. Keep it to yourself. Keep yourself to yourself. And then Jesus, using images of value, say, you're much more important than sparrows. Go out. Go beyond the temptations to not go at all. And so, first, the good spirit has to go inside so that the good spirit will come out in the incarnate form, our flesh, our whole self. Well, that's an exciting gospel. You're worth more than many sparrows. And you will acknowledge me, Jesus says. You will proclaim who I am by the way you live. But if you keep yourself to yourself, I will not be able, to present you. I will, in dramatic terms, he says, if you testify to me, I'll testify to you, but if you deny me, I will deny you. Well, that's pretty powerful, but it gets the attention of the apostles. We will want to let the inside out. We will want you who have given us ourselves. I will give myself to giving you away. So the evil spirit says, keep it to yourself. Listen to that. Keep yourself to yourself safe. An evil spirit will say, you can't do anything good because you're not even as good as one sparrow. Keep yourself to yourself hidden so you won't be whispered against by others. And Jesus says, what you hear in the dark of your own prayer, you're quiet, let it out. The evil spirit's not going to like that, and it's temptation. And Jesus says, no, it's not temptation. I give you invitation, encouragement. Don't keep yourself to yourself, and don't keep me to yourself. Give me to others. And that's the instruction to the men, the church he's talking to. And he's talking to us to live the Eucharist, to live the church, to live our prayer from inside outside.